I hope that you are well and also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today we'll be doing our grade 1 English lesson on capitalization. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once we've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English Language Arts. Grade 1. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of capitalization. All right. So we'll be doing capitalization, right? And we see that our chapter is capitalization. The subject is English Language Arts, grade 1. And then the lessons that we are going to be focusing on is to capitalize the names of people and pets, and to capitalize days and months, meaning days of the week, months of the year. All right. So when we capitalize, right, the names of people and pets, then it means that when we say we capitalize, then it means that you are writing or you're going to start writing somebody's name with a capital letter, right? And if you write somebody's name with a capital letter, for example, then of course, let's say if I write my own name, whenever I write my name, or if you write my name, and then it needs to be with a capital letter, right? So it needs to be with a capital letter. So we get lower cases, which is writing the N like that. And then we get capital letter, it's when you're writing it, for example, it's like they would say, you're writing the letter bigger, right? So we start with capital, we start writing a name with capital letter, whether it's a name and surname, first name, second name, and surname, but we capitalize all names. For example, my sister is named Laura, which means that the name of my sister is Laura, right? So as you can see, Laura starts with a capital letter L. If you write Laura, that is an instant wrong, right? Because remember, all names needs to be written with a capital letter. Also, names of pets need to be written with a capital letter. Like, for example, I have a dog, right? My dog's name is Cinnamon. As much as Cinnamon is a white, fluffy dog, but Cinnamon, right, is the name of my dog. So whenever I write his name, right, say, for example, I chat or I write it down, and then I write his name or her name with a capital letter for Cinnamon. So that is the name of my pet, and Cinnamon is a dog. So the name of my pet, right? Because remember, whenever your parent maybe buys you a pet, right, they always ask you to name the pet, or if the pet has already lived with somebody for some time and it's not like a baby or something or puppy, and then it already has a name. But that name needs to be capitalized. If you just say, oh no, this is my dog, then you don't capitalize the word dog. We don't capitalize the word cat. We don't capitalize the word fish. But the name of the dog, the name of your cat, the name of the fish, for example, that needs to be capitalized. And an example says, her dog is named Buddy, meaning that the name of her dog is Buddy. And Buddy starts with a capital letter. All right. So, like I said, names of people, names of pets needs to be capitalized. So even if you write the names of your parents, right, you need to capitalize it. You start the name with a capital letter. If you write your parent, your sister, your brother, cousins, your best friend, if you write their name, surname, we start with a capital letter. If you want to say that, if you want to say that my mom's name is, let's come up with a name for a mom. Let's say Catherine, right? Then Catherine needs to be capitalized. If you say my dad's name is, for example, John, then John needs to also be capitalized, right? Because we capitalize the names of people and we capitalize names of pets. So if you have a fish and you name that fish Lucky, and then Lucky needs to be written with a capital letter, right? But we don't say that we don't say fish in capital letter because fish is just small letter, right? In a lowercase. But the name of your fish is Lucky, right? Or if you have a cat, right? If you say this is my cat, then we just, for example, write this is my cat. And as you can see, it's lowercase. It's a small letter. But if you say, this is my cat, comma, and you write the cat's name, let's come up with a name, Fluffy. Then Fluffy is with a capital letter. So if I were to ask you now to write your own name, right? So can everybody write down their own name, but like in the form of a sentence, all right? Then remember you need to write your name with a capital letter. So what you can do is, let's write our own name. So what is your name? Remember our names need to start with a capital letter. So can you please write your own name, like in the chat? Like my name is Nadine, right? And if I write my name, I start with a capital letter. So write your name down. But remember, when we write our names down, it needs to be with a capital letter. Like the first name that is the first person that greeted on here, is it Naomika? Naomika. Is that your real name? Ihioma. Is that your real name? Am I even spelling it right? Gojo, what's your real name? So write your real name down, but start your name with a capital letter. Start writing it with a capital letter. All right. We are not doing that. Okay. So we said that we capitalize names of people and pets, right? And we mentioned that some people's names need to start with a capital letter as well as the name of your pet, whether it's a dog, a cat, a fish, a hamster, even if you have a snake as a pet, right? And you name that pet, right? Then it needs to be capitalized. All right, so now we're going to do an activity, right? Where we are going to identify the names of either names of people or a name of a pet, and then we are going to rewrite the we're going to underline it and then we're going to rewrite the name correctly. All right, it says this is Abby. She is our family's dog. We need to identify the name either of a person or an animal within that sentence. What is the word that needs to be capitalized within that sentence? This is Abby. She is our family's dog. What is the word that needs to be capitalized within that sentence? All right. If we were to identify the word that needs to be capitalized within that sentence, right, then we will say it is Abby, right? So this word needs to be capitalized because this is the name of a pet, right? Because it says, this is Abby. She is our family's dog, meaning that the dog's name is Abby. So if we were to rewrite that name, we would put it with a capital letter for Abby, right? So we capitalize that letter, right? So it's F for Abby, capital letter F for Abby, right? All right, if we go to the second one, it says, this story is about a girl named Robin. This story is about a girl named Robin. What is the word that needs to be capitalized within that sentence? All right. And if we were to identify the word that needs to be capitalized within this sentence that says this story is about a girl named Robin, then Robin, right, the name of the girl needs to be capitalized. So we write capital letter R for Robin, right? So we capitalize that word Robin, R for Robin. All right, so now here we're going to identify two words that need to be capitalized. It says, look how small Justin's puppy Mia is. Look how small Justin's puppy Mia is. We need to identify the two words that needs to be capitalized. All right, and if we were to identify the two words that needs to be capitalized, then we'd say the first one is Justin's because it's the name of a person. So we will write the capital letter J for Justin's, right? And the second word is, it says, look how small Justin's puppy Mia is. So which means that Mia is the name of his puppy. And Mia is also with a capital letter, right? So whenever we capitalize names of people, we capitalize names of pets, right? Or we write it, then we need to capitalize it, sorry. So whenever we write names of people, names of pets, we capitalize it. If you were to write your best friend's name, like my best friend's name is, it's Natalie, right? So then I write Natalie. So I have three best friends. I have Natalie, I write with a capital letter. If I write my other best friend, then it's Tandiswa, and I write it with a capital letter, right? Capital letter. And Sibusiso, I write it with a capital letter, right? As you can see, it's capitalized. All right. Then also, we need to capitalize the days of the week, and we need to capitalize the months of the year, right? So days as well as months, we need to capitalize months of the year, days of the week, right? So it says, if we think of the days of the week, right, there are 7 days in a week, right? So there's 7 days in a week. And the days in the week, we would say it is Sunday, and it is capital letter S for Sunday, capital letter M for Monday. Then we have Tuesday, capital letter Tuesday. Then we have capital letter W for Wednesday, capital letter T for Thursday, capital letter F for Friday, and then lastly, we capital letter S for Saturday, right? This is days of the week, and yes, there are 7 days in the week, right? And whenever we write down the names or the days of the week, for example, then we need to write the days of the week with a capital letter. If we write the day today, right? Today is Thursday. So if we were to write a date of today, then we would say today is Thursday, right? So Thursday, the 16th, right? Tomorrow will be Friday, right? And we capitalize it. As we can see, we capitalize the days of the week. If we look at this example sentence, right, it says, we go away on Friday. We go away on Friday. What is the word within that sentence that is capitalized, right? So it is basically Friday, right? Because Friday is a day of the week. It's the day of the week. So Friday is also the last day of a school week, right? Remember, we go to school 5 days. We go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then our weekend starts Saturdays and Sundays. So Friday is a day of the week. Then the next one says, we are gone for all March, right? And March, as you can see, it's capitalized, and that is the month of the year. And there are 12 months in the year. Starting with January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. We have 12 months in the year, and we have 7 days in the week. And we need to capitalize it, right? So like we say, today is Thursday, and our month of the year is May. So today is Thursday, 16 May. Or we can say Thursday, May 16. And May is capitalized. And once again, if we were to identify the months of the year, we see there are 12 months in the year, and our 12 months would be January, capitalized. As you can see, I capitalize January. Then we have February, also capitalized. Then we have March, capitalized. April. Then May. Then we have June, July, August, September, October. We have November, as well as December. So this is our, in red, we have our months in the year, or the months of the year. And in blue, we have the days or 7 days of the week. So even if you were to write your birthday, right? So even you were to write your birthday, right? Remember, when you write your birthday, you'll, for example, maybe say the day of your birthday, the month, and the day, right? So I don't remember anymore what day my birthday was this year. I forgot. But it is January, right? 18. So January is capitalized. And that is my birthday, right? Remember, we don't write the months of the year or the days of the week with lower cases. You need to write it with a capital letter. The same with names of people, names of pet, we capitalize it, right? All right, so now if we look at the sentences, we're going to identify words that needs to be capitalized, right? Either days of the week or months of the year. It says the boat will be here on Thursday, February 3. What word needs to be capitalized within that sentence? The boat will be here on Thursday, February 3. All right, so if we were to identify the word that needs to be capitalized, then we will say the boat will be here on Thursday. February needs to be capitalized because Thursday, yes, it's written with a capital letter, which is correct. But February, we need to capitalize. And why do we capitalize February? Because it's a month of the year. All right, let's go to the next one. It says, we are going to the zoo on Sunday, July 7. We need to identify two words that needs to be capitalized. Two words that needs to be capitalized. What are those two words that needs to be capitalized? We're going to the zoo on Sunday, July 7. All right, if we were to identify the two words that needs to be capitalized, it says we are going to the zoo on Sunday, July 7, right? Which means it's Sunday, which is a day of the week, needs to be capitalized, which is Sunday, it's a day of the week. As well as July is needs to be capitalized, which is July. All right, then if we look at the last one, it says it's always cold here in January. We need to identify one word that needs to be capitalized. One word that needs to be capitalized. It's always cold here in January. What is the word that needs to be capitalized? All right, and the word that needs to be capitalized, right? It says it's always cold here in January, so January needs to be capitalized, right? Because January is a month of the year or month in the year. All right, so guys, once again, we need to capitalize days of the week. We need to capitalize months of the year. We need to capitalize names of people, whether it's your name and surname, right? And we need to capitalize the names of the pet. Remember, we don't say dog, cat, snake. We don't capitalize the word dog or the word cat or the word snake, right? But we capitalize the name of the dog or the cat or the snake or the fish or whatever the name of the pet is, right? That is what we capitalized. All right, so now we're going to aplusstudents.ca where we are going to go over our tutorial lesson as well as our test. And we're going to capitalize the names of people and pets, right? And remember, we said that we need to capitalize the names of people and we need to capitalize the names of pets, right? The name of your pet. The name of my friend's pet. We need to capitalize that. All right. So here it says pick one capitalization mistake. We need to choose one capitalization mistake. So pick one capitalization mistake. Where did they make a mistake, right? A word that needs to be capitalized and it is not capitalized. All right. And if we were to identify the capitalization mistake, right? It says, what does Seth feed Luna his bird? What does Seth feed Luna his bird? What is the name of the bird? What is the name of Seth's bird? We need to identify the name of Seth's bird. And the name of Seth's bird is Luna, right? Which means that Luna is the capitalization mistake that we made because Luna needs to be written with a capital letter, right? And then we need to pick another capitalization mistake. It says, this story is about a girl named Robin. This story is about a girl named Robin. We need to identify the capitalization mistake within that sentence. What word needs to be capitalized over there? All right. And if we were to correct the capitalization mistake within that sentence, then we would say Robin because it says this story is about a girl named Robin, which means that the girl's name is Robin, and Robin needs to be with a capital letter. It needs to be written with a capital letter. Then it says we need to pick one capitalization mistake. I love Rex. He is my dog. What is the name of the dog? I love Rex. He is my dog. We need to select the capitalization mistake within that sentence. And if we were to fix the capitalization mistake, it says, I love Rex. He is my dog, which means that Rex needs to be capitalized. So it's Rex, right? And Rex is written with a capital letter, right? All right. All right. So now we're going to do our test, right? Where we are going to capitalize names of people as well as pets. We need to select two capitalization mistakes that is made within the sentence. It says, "Look how small Justin's puppy Mia is." What is the two capitalization mistakes that is made within the sentence? Two words that needs to be written in capital letters. Is it Justin's and puppy, Justin's and Mia, Look and Mia, or puppy and Mia? Is it option one, two, three, or four? What are the words that needs to be capitalized within the sentence? What is the capitalization mistakes that is made within the sentence? Words that needs to be written with a capital letter, but it's not. And if we were to identify the two capitalization mistakes, right, we would say it is Justin's and Mia, because Justin is the name of a person and Mia is the name of Justin's puppy, right? We need to pick one capitalization mistake within the sentence. It says, "Yes, Janet named her new turtle Oscar." So, yes, Janet named a new turtle Oscar. So, we need to pick one capitalization mistake. Is it option one? Is it turtle that needs to be capitalized? Oscar that needs to be capitalized? Janet or yes? And if we were to identify or pick the one capitalization mistake, and then we would say it is Oscar, because Oscar is the name of the turtle, right? Oscar is the name of the turtle. All right, we need to pick one capitalization mistake within the sentence. It says, "This is Abby. She is our family's dog." This is Abby. She is our family's dog. So we need to identify the capitalization mistake within the sentence. A word that needs to be written in a capital letter, but it's not. Is it Abby, families, she, or is it our? What word needs to be capitalized within that sentence, but it's not? All right. And if you were to select a word that needs to be capitalized properly, then it's going to be Abby, because Abby is the name of a person, right? Sorry, she is the name of the family dog. It says, "This is Abby. She is our family's dog." So Abby is the name of the pet, the family's pet, the family's dog, right? All right, so now we're going on to the test of capitalizing the days of the week, and we're going to be capitalizing the months of the year. Right, so we said days of the week needs to start with a capital letter, as well as months of the year. We need to write it with a capital letter. So now we're going to select the one, we're going to fix the one capitalization mistake within this sentence. It says a picnic in December would be very cold. A picnic in December would be very cold. And if we were to select, or let's say if we were to fix the one capitalization mistake, then we would say December, right? Because December is a month of the year and it needs to be capitalized. Yes, well done. Abby was correct. We need to fix one capitalization mistake within the sentence. It says, she will go see the new house on Wednesday. She will go see the new house on Wednesday. What is the word that needs to be capitalized? December is correct. Well done. Now, she will go see the new house on Wednesday. Is it Wednesday or is it new? All right, and if we were to fix one capitalization mistake, we would say it is Wednesday, because Wednesday is the day of the week, and we need to write it with a capital letter, right? All right, one last one, and then we are done for the day. It says we need to fix one capitalization mistake. What do you like to do in October? So, what do you like to do in October? All right, if we were to click to fix one capitalization mistake, it says, what do you like to do in October? So, October is the word that we need to fix because it needs to be capitalized. All right, so that is now the end of our lesson on capitalization, right? Remember, we said that we capitalize names of people, names of pets. We capitalize the days of the week as well as the months of the year. It needs to be written with a capital letter. All right, so this is the end of our lesson, grade ones. Thank you very much for joining the class, and I really hope that you're going to have a good day further. Goodbye.